Hello, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. The background music. Hi. Surprise. I did say I would stream today, and I ended up doing so. Oh, wait, I did not save. I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting to save the the new details in my stream. But hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi Aki, hi ACR. You guys are here. I just wanted to stream, so I felt like streaming, so I just went online, and here I am. As you can hear, probably it's kind of a different background music right now, and it's because it's from this one Otome game that's still in the works, but it has a demo, and I remember trying the demo, but I don't remember the details, so I want to try the demo again. So yeah, I just want to try something chill for now. Let me just transfer it to the game. Transition. So yeah, here it is. It's called Peach Leaf Valley. And so far it's cute. Like, look at that. Look at how homey this is. And look, the cursor is a green... I don't know. Can you guys see my cursor? I don't think you see my cursor. My cursor is a leaf. I want to get into farm sims. Farm sims are fun. but the mental toll of grinding and farming is it kind of gets boring to an extent. But yeah, this is a Otome game, which is it the first here? I don't remember if it's a first, but yes, this is an Otome game. Oh, then Genshin. Genshin, yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, Genshin is kind of like a farming game because it's open world and you can do anything. Let's see settings first. I'll lower the text speed so I can read it out. Music is actually pretty low already as is. Music's really nice, I'm not gonna lie. There are voices already? I don't remember this being voiced. Okay, so... Hi, Anna! Let us try this Otome game again. I don't remember anything from this, but let's try it. Wait, I'm not a mod. How do you... Anna, how do you turn someone into a mod? I forget. It's an Otome game. Yes, it's an Otome game. Sheesh, how to be a streamer po talaga. Excuse me, ano ba? You are a streamer. You are more of a streamer than I am. Excuse you. Not gonna lie, I was about to do that. Forgot din. Okay. Oh, Anna, how do you turn people into mods? I forget. Please help me do that while I start the game. Eh, what do you mean I'm not streamer po? Excuse you. What is your name? Wooby. Wooby. My name is Wooby. Look, the art style is so pretty. Look at that. Hey, Clip. That perfectly blocked the face, just as I said. It's so pretty. Oh. Oh, that was quite a shot. And then this is a peeps. Thank you, Anna, for the modding. / command mod name. Okay. Let's see if it works. There we go. Aki, do you want to be a mod too? Okay, let's confirm. I can't tell which one is the there, you guys can see my cursor. I can't tell which one is the pointy area. Is it the tip of the leaf? Okay, it's not the stem, it's the tip of the leaf. This is me testing OBS. Are you sure this is the name that you want? Yes. What other name could I have? Anna might get mad, so I'm gonna run. Oh, well, oh no. Okay, Aki. don't run. Prologue. So I close my eyes to old ends and open my heart to new beginnings. Nick Frederickson. Interesting. I really want this to be fully out because it looks like a really good Otome game. This is the fan fiction narration moment. They are Angie incarnate. I want to see this one tomorrow. Okay. I swallow a lump forming in my throat as my boss slowly brings his gaze up to meet mine.
You're fired.
Oh. Damn. What? If this is the type of work you deem worthy enough to submit to us after such a lenient deadline, then I honestly don't have much else to say to you. Oh. Boss, wait. I can resubmit a new draft or make any changes necessary. But, what exactly is wrong with the current proposal? I thought that...
Everything!
Oh, okay. Okay, anger. I can't help but gulp as my boss narrows his eyes at me, slamming his hands on the desk. Okay, calm the heck down. I watch as he coldly taps on my art proposal before clearing his throat. This is not the level nor quality of work we expected when we hired you as the lead artist for this project, Miss Ruby. Apparently, this is an alternate universe where I know how to draw.
It's almost as if you deem this position to be a joke of sorts.
Eesh. Sir, I can assure you that this is the most definitely not the case. The urgency in my voice pitches my volume higher, and I can't help but tense up in my chair. It isn't like that at all. I was beyond overjoyed and truly honored to be chosen for this project. I admit that perhaps my art's quality has not been the highest as of late, but I can change that. Please, allow me to resubmit a new... No. And this is not something to be discussed. Desperation rises in my chest as I feel panic settle into my stomach and I unconsciously stand up and bow my head. Sir, please. I'm begging you. I cannot afford to lose this position right now. The reason I haven't been able to concentrate is because I'm in the process of getting evicted. Damn, we have too many problems. My apartment complex suddenly announced their demolition plans, and I've been swamped attempting to find a new place and finish this proposal. But I swear to you, I can't...
Tell me, why is it that your excuses are always more creative than your art pieces?
Oof. That hurt. My heart feels like it stopped in my chest as I stare at the piece of ice, as I stare at a pair of ice-cold eyes staring back at me. That's a tongue twister. Stare at a pair of ice. Stare at a pair. That's a rhyme. For a moment, I feel like a deer peering into bright, fast-approaching headlights, seconds from a tragic fate. I can only watch my boss open his mouth once again, grabbing my proposal in the process.
Perhaps you should have become a writer instead.
The fanfic is stonk in this one, actually, yeah. Perhaps you should have become a writer instead, if you're so good at coming up with stories.
However...
We need an artist, not a writer. One that can deliver work, not excuses. I can feel my blood run cold as I watch my boss slowly grab my art proposal. The very same proposal I had stayed up working all day and night on for the past several weeks. The very same one that just a few hours ago I was so proud of.
Your proposal was... garbage. For lack of a better word.
That's like your prof saying redo your thesis all over again. Ooh. I hope you'll come to realize that, as an artist, he narrows his eyes as he opens the cover of my proposal one last time, before looking back up at me and throwing it in the trash. What kind of sound effect was that? That was not... That was throwing a Coke bottle. That was throwing a Coke can. That wasn't throwing something in the trash. You are an easily replaceable asset in such a competitive industry. If you're going to spend more time fabricating excuses rather than meeting a client's minimal expectations, then perhaps you should have considered a different career choice.
You're not an artist. You're an amateur.
Ooh. And this company is not looking to employ amateurs. We are looking to employ professionals. One that you have already been replaced with. Whoa. Instant replacement. Okay, since it's dimming, I will just take a moment to turn on the lights because the sun is going down. Okay, I'm back. I can't help but rub my temples as what feels like the heaviest, longest sigh of my life escapes me. I watch as all sorts of people stream like ants throughout the city streets, each with their own destinations in mind. Eventually, I can't do much else and opt to stare into a lukewarm cup of coffee in front of me. Fired and getting called garbage right to your face, huh? Definitely not how I expected my weekend to start. My heart feels heavy as I look up from my drink to gaze out at a clear blue sky that seems to stretch for forever amidst towering skyscrapers. That's how my week starts, yeah. Damn, what a great way to spend the weekend. And to think of how beautiful a day is today. It almost feels like the world's mocking me somehow. Hi. Hi. That's such a, I don't know how else to say sigh. I just go hi. My attention is diverted when I hear the sound of a child laughing. My eyes trail over to a young boy tugging at his mother's arm, with one hand clutching a small sketchbook in another as the pair sit down at a table near my own. He opens the sketchbook, flipping to a page of a specific drawing before suddenly jumping up on the chair. Oh, I can read. The mother laughs as she watches her son strike the same pose as the crayon-colored character before her.
Oh, and this is Thunderman. I threw him during recess when everyone else was outside.
Why is he so handsome? Look at all these details. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Munchkin. You're getting so good at drawing.
Thanks, Bobby. When I grow up, I want to become an artist and draw my own superheroes.
That range, it scares me. It was a sudden change. I'm so sorry. Wait, I just noticed there's a sign that says shiitake mushrooms. Why shiitake mushrooms? That's what you call talent. La, anong talent? Oh, you're gonna be a great artist, sweetie. I just know it. You're already so talented and you work so hard. What else do you need? I feel my grip on my coffee cup tighten as I watch the beaming child show his mom more and more sketches in his notebook. Ayo, Spy Kids reference. Which is a Spy Kids reference? The shiitake mushrooms? The sparkled look of joy, hope, and happiness that beamed in his eyes. It's one I remember well. Shiitake. I haven't seen Spy Kids in a long while. Damn. That's probably just like a really old reference. I can't help but swallow the forming lump in my throat as I grab my drink and slam it into a nearby trash can. As I walk away from the tables, I shake my head sadly as the mother and son's laughter echoes in my ears. And my heart. Oh, okay, it's reaching fanficky moment. It's reaching that point of fanfic dialogue, but the art style is still really cool, so I can't hate it. Don't be stupid, kid. As much as we all want it to be that way, the truth is hard work doesn't guarantee anything in the real world. Damn, she's suddenly like hit with reality. I feel bad. The only thing that it'll earn you is realizing just how stupid those dreams of yours once were. Ooh. For your sake, I hope along the path of life, you find something else that can make you smile like that. Oh. Because art just isn't worth it. Take it from me. Without uttering a word, I quickly walk away to escape watching a shadow of what I once used to be too. A shadow of a happy, dreaming kid who loved what she did more than anything. The shadow of a person who doesn't exist anymore. Sad. So sad. My feet carry me down familiar city streets as the evening sun begins to set and golden hues illuminate the sky. But before I have a moment to take in the uplifting sight, an email notification from my phone commands my attention. Dear Miss Ruby, this is an urgent reminder. Please be aware that you have 3 days to vacate the premises at 302 New Street Lane. The demolition of this complex will begin on Monday morning at sunrise. All tenants and belongings must be removed by then. Any and all belongings that still remain in this property by next Monday will be considered garbage and thrown away. Please act accordingly. And of course, gotta have the homeless moment. Monday? What? That's impossible! Imagine she's just starting her weekend and suddenly Monday, oh, you don't have a house. Huh? I gawk at my phone as I stop to read the full email, earning a few strange glances from other passerbys. Well, my heart races in my chest as I frantically dial my landlord's number. After a few moments, a voice picks up.
Hello, this is Frank speaking.
Hello. Okay. Frank, this is Ruby from apartment 302. I just got an email from the complex saying that the demolition begins Monday morning? How is that possible when barely a week ago you told me I had another month to move?
Oh, yeah, about that,
He
sorry
sounds
for the
like phone
confusion,
guy.
but there's been a, slight change in the plans.
He sounds like phone guy from FNAF. I don't know, is that just me? What? What are you talking about? Yeah, you see, the company that bought the complex, wants to start building a water park on an ASAP, while the other original agreement said a month.
The CEO called me yesterday and offered me $500,000 to start next week. Can you believe it?
Oof, that's a lot of money. Phone guy, right, where's the animatronics? Where are they? What?
I know! Ain't that something? So, yeah, you gotta get out of there.
Damn, he happy to kick people out. Then again, it's lots of money, I can understand. Frank, are you crazy? How am I supposed to find a place to live to move in 3 days? It's Friday!
Yeah, I understand and all that, but, money talks, baby!
Oh god, I hate this accent. Sorry about the short notice, but I'll need you to get out pronto. But Frank...
Oh, got another call coming in. Ain't much more to discuss, sweetheart. Deal's a deal.
A deal's a deal. Ugh. By Monday it's gonna go default to country, and I don't like that. But Monday morning, I need you to get out of there. No ifs, ands, or buts. I scream out in frustration as the call drops, and I can only gawk into my phone. Oh god, this is gonna involve a lot of screaming. I'm so sorry for the people who are listening. By Monday? Where the hell am I supposed to go? I just got laid off, for God's sake. taking notice of the passing strangers and nearby security guards shooting me curious glances. I feel my cheeks flush red in embarrassment. I clear my throat as I continue walking forward. I need to calm down or I'm going to risk getting arrested at this point too. But hell, at least I'll have a rent-free place to stay by Monday. Wow, okay, suddenly she's hungry. Just as I attempt to calm myself by heaving a few deep breaths, my stomach lets out a disturbed growl. I rub my belly as I glance at the time. And to top it all off, I haven't been eating properly, trying to meet that stupid deadline. What was it even for in the first place? Maybe I should just grab some fast food, go home, and try to plan out how exactly I'm going to survive the next 72 hours. Oh! As I barely take a step forward, a speeding car honks angrily at me, causing me to quickly tumble backwards in an attempt to dodge it. An angry-looking man lowers down his window as he flashes me the finger. Damn. Angie. Isekai? No, not yet.
Hey, what the hell? Watch where you're going, lady!
Well, fuck you too. That's my line, you jerk! Where did you learn to drive? Woo! Hey yo, New York! I can't help but let out a shaky breath as I watch the driver flip me off again before angrily taking off. I look down and catch the sight of myself on the floor, now with a few bleeding scratches adorning my hands and knees. Eee. As I glance up to see people passing by, left and right, but no one bothers to help me. Not so much as even spare me a glance. I'm getting my intonations wrong, so I'm sorry for that. As I look up at the looming buildings on both sides of me, I can't tell what suddenly feels colder. The concrete floor, or the hearts of the people in this city. I let out what feels like the millionth sigh of the day as I wrap my arms around my frame from the chilly night air that's begun to settle in. As my apartment complex finally comes into view, I can't help but stop in place. Home, sweet home, huh? Well, not for much longer anyways. As I reach for my keys, I catch sight of a wooden sign that seems oddly out of place, resting against a street light next to me. Semi-annual farmers market. Farkers? What's Farkers? Semi-annual farmers market. Last sunrise to sundown. Today only. I raise an eyebrow in the direction that the sign points as I tilt my head towards the entrance of a nearby park. Farmers market? I didn't even know those happen in this kind of city. But maybe they'll have something cheap and good that I can grab for lunch tomorrow. A Farkers market. Yes, a Farkers market. Just about anything's better than a nasty burger I had for dinner. Ugh. With newfound interest, I decide to make my way towards the park. The art style is still really good. I'm amazed. As I walk into the park, the realization of what time it is hits me as I watch people finishing moving large tents and baskets into trucks. Damn, I missed it. I didn't realize how late it already gotten. That sign was probably put up way earlier today, huh? Ay, yay. More expired ramen for lunch it is. What a menu. If you're gonna get ramen, at least get the instant kind that's not expired. Deciding to at least walk off the 90% grease, 10% burger I grabbed for dinner, I strolled down the venue and spot various folks still packing. The rustic and humble looking stalls of fruits and vegetables being sold grab my attention, but what intrigues me more is the people packing them. I watch as these vendors, most of whom are dressed in simple worn clothes and mismatching colors, mismatching colors, laugh and joke amongst each other. Many are covered in sweat and dirt from a hard day's work, but the look on their faces is what really captures my attention. Why do they look so happy? Despite the visible weariness of the day, almost every face I can spot is graced by an expression of utmost joy. As they chat amongst each other and continue packing, one would assume that perhaps they had the best sales day of their lives. But many carts of unsold fruits and vegetables in the back of several trucks dictate otherwise. They seem so genuinely happy. I can't help but feel a little jealous. As I smile sadly and continue walking forward, I almost near the end of a long street. Suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, a big sign decorated with vibrant flowers catches my attention. Help wanted! Various positions open at Peachleaf Valley. Leave the city life behind and have a fresh new start in the countryside. I find my eyes transfixed on the words written before me. For some reason, I can't help but read the sign over and over again, almost as if waiting for the words to sink into me. Leave the city behind and have a fresh new start in the countryside. I can only blink blankly as I mumble the line aloud, but the sudden sound of approaching footsteps distracts me. I turn to look into the face of a short, old man with a funny-looking mustache. The man shoots me a kind smile as he places a large crate of flowers down next to him, before motioning towards the sign.
Evening there, Missy. I'm afraid you're a bit late for the market.
Evening there, Missy. Dang.
Seems you might have missed all the good deals, but, well, are you interested in hearing more about the valley by chance?
As if his question snaps me back to reality, I find myself instinctively shaking my head as I step back. Oh, no. I was just taking a look. I'll be going now.
Is that so? Well, all right then.
Have yourself a good night, young lady. Oh, and here. Oh, that flower is so pretty. I can't help but blink twice as the old man holds up a pretty flower to my face. The same type as the ones filling the crates next to him. I'm sorry, I don't really have any money on me, and...
Now.
Gifts aren't meant to be paid for, you know. At his warm words and cheerful expression, I can't help but smile shyly as I take the vibrant, blooming flower from his hand. Thank you. It's very beautiful. Ain't it? Now go on and make sure you take an extra blanket to bed with you. It's getting awfully chilly these nights around here.
Wouldn't want you catching the sniffles for fun.
He has like a slight Western accent, but it's so slight that I can't copy it to the fullest. I nod my head as she shoots me a wave before turning around to continue loading more crates in the back of a small truck. As I turn around and continue my stroll forward, an appreciative smile forms on my lips. I bring the flower close to my nose. A sweet, gentle scent fills my senses, and I can't help feel my smile grow. You know, that's probably the nicest conversation I've had in weeks. This girl, she needs protecting. She needs a hug. I secretly glance back at the old man as he waves over at another vendor while beaming a giant smile. I volunteer. The sign that I was previously so fixated on seems to glow as a beam of moonlight reflects off it. I look down at the small flower in my hand as I twirl it. Just leave everything behind and start a brand new life in a little valley town, huh? Even just thinking about it seems crazy. Almost like it's not real. I just can't even imagine it. My pace eventually slows down as I stop completely. A few moments pass before I hesitantly turn around to look at the sign again. Nah, it's beyond crazy. It's more like impossible. Even more for someone like me who's never left the city before. I mean, come on, let's be real. I wouldn't even last a day without proper Wi-Fi. I'd probably go insane or something. My thoughts oppose my actions as I find myself standing once again in front of the sign. So, why? As I reach out a hand to touch the words in front of me, I can't help but feel tears begin to prickle in my eyes. And as I trace the words "fresh new start" with my finger, I can feel my throat tighten. So why does something so ridiculous, so absolutely absurd, just sound like a dream to me right now? Why does a small act of kindness from a stranger have me feeling like this? Girl, you're down in the dumps. You need someone to cheer you up. Someone tried to cheer you up. Of course you would feel happy. All at once, it feels as if the weight of it all has finally caught up to me. I feel a lump form in my throat as I desperately try to swallow the forming emotions inside of me. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. Same. It seems nothing ever goes the way I hope it will, and well, I don't really know what to do anymore. Somehow, it feels everything I do is hopeless. I let out a shaky breath as I hear a pair of slow footsteps approach me. I don't even attempt to try to hide the tears welling in my eyes as I slowly look up and see the old man's face from before. He shoots me a warm, sympathetic smile as he points to the flower in my hand.
You know, where I'm from, that flower there is usually given to people who leave on a journey.
It's a way of hope for prosperous new beginnings, whether they might find themselves, wherever they might find themselves.
Some might lose their way, but
the flower is meant to remind them that no matter where along the path of life they might be,
they can always start again.
I'm a bit iffy about, like, the fact that every other sentence is voiced
It's like, make up your mind. Voice or don't voice. As I stare into the old man's eyes, I can't help but smile for only the second time today. His words resonate deeply within my heart. I gaze into the beautiful petals of the flower in my hand, and for a second, it almost feels like they themselves are cheering me on. I feel a gentle hand place itself on my shoulder as I look up once again.
What's your name, Missy?
It's Ruby.
A fine name at that. Now then, tell me, are you interested in hearing more about the valley?
Why does it sound like a cult initiation? It sounds like a cult initiation. I don't know why. Like, cult initiations are like, okay, must scout the people who are down on their luck and bring them into a life that they think is nicer. It's the start of Cult of the Lamb. Yeah. I like Otome games, but this is starting to sound like a cult.
It's never too late to start a brand new adventure, ain't it?
In this case, Cult of the Rose. Damn. I chuckle as I wipe a few more stray tears from my eyes and nod my head resolutely. I am interested. Could you tell me more? It's incredible how the decisions to have the power to change our lives completely seem to happen in the blink of an eye. And from those very decisions, the seeds of our futures sprout and bloom into the very lives set out before us.
Well, here we are. Welcome to the valley.
He's not old guy anymore. His name is Earl.
Is what I'd originally say, but
Unfortunately, our destination lies just beyond this here trail of tricks, as I call it. I climb out of the passenger seat. Shit. Thank you for the hydrate. I climb out of the passenger seat of Earl's truck as I look into a dense, steep mountain trail. Lurk po me real quick. Okay, Aki. Thank you for the lurkies. Trail of tricks.
yep, this one's a bugger.
This one's a bugger for folks heading up into the valley. Gets real slippery due to rain of this time of year. Back to the Shadow Realm I go. However, for those crossing by foot, there's a short little forest path right through there that'll get you through the other side in less time than you can say moo. Will we be going by foot for the rest of the way then? Time to sacrifice myself to the Ruby cult, aka my wife's cult. I didn't know apparently. I didn't know either. This is the start of my initiation to the cult apparently. Well, as much as I enjoy nature, I'd hate to leave my truck here to it. Especially filled with all my flowers and veggies still on board. Yeah.
Here's what we'll do.
Alright, laters. Okay, Aki. Thank you. Here's what we'll do. You go on ahead through that path by foot, and I'll meet you on the other side once this darn truck is... once I get this darn truck over this here trail. Sound alright? Are you sure you can get the truck up there by yourself, Earl? Earl lets out a roaring laugh as he places his hands on his small, thin waist before patting the back of his truck.
Oh, you bet!
Me and old Bessie here have been together for a lot tougher than this, I'll tell you that. It just gets to be a real bumpy ride here, and I'd hate for you to get all that green and goobery on me. Besides, Gets you warmed up for walking. You'll be doing lots of that where we're going. I can't help but chuckle as Earl's positive demeanor shines through my worries. I nod my head and grab a small bag as I head towards the opening of the forest path he pointed out. Well then, I'll take your word for it. I'll head on through and see you in a bit.
It'll be a darn jiffy.
Make sure you stay out of the path now, you hear? Can't be losing you in the forest on your moving day. You see, I wouldn't know what to do with all your pink suitcases. They don't match my eyes one bit. Pink suitcases, damn. Earl earns another laugh out of me as we wave to each other before I walk through a small open path between several bushes. As I walk through the dense shrubbery, I can make out a visible path heading towards an opening not too far away. I clutch my bag closer as I begin my trek while panning my head around to take in the sights. Wow, I don't think I've seen this much green before in my life. Even the air feels so different here. It feels so fresh. It really is Ruby, yeah. I walk forward a few more steps as I take in the emerald scenery around me. Trees, plants, flowers, some the likes I've never seen before, all seem to quietly bloom in place. I can hear the sound of leaves rustling in the wind as an incredibly calming sensation seems to reverberate throughout the entire area. This place feels so soothing, almost like it's... My inner monologue is interrupted as I unexpectedly bump into something soft. I bring my gaze forward, only to stare into the greenest pair of eyes I've ever seen. Are we running into someone? What? Surprised by the sudden proximity of a stranger peering into my face, I quickly step back, only to misstep and fall ungracefully onto my butt. On my butt. I got distracted. Again, art style real pretty. This guy looks pretty. As I utter a small groan, I look up to see the stranger chuckling softly to himself. ACR, what's that ellipsis for? Green hair? And what's with his clothes? Sees pretty guy on my butt. No! The stranger extends a hand to me with a warm, silent smile. I eye it for a few moments before choosing to accept his help. With a strange amount of ease, the stranger helps me back up to my feet as I shyly gaze up at him. Despite his strange looks, he boasts a beautiful, almost ethereal visage. And somehow it's as if just standing near him makes me feel incredibly calm. I can't help but catch myself staring as I quickly clear my throat. Did he disappear? I'm sorry for bumping into you. I probably should have been watching where I'm going. The stranger tilts his head as he shoots me another warm, silent smile. My eyes instinctively widen as he suddenly reaches towards the side of my face, before pulling out a 4-leaf clover from thin air. Huh? A clover? Where are the leprechauns? Are you a leprechaun? Was it stuck in my hair or something? I tense up at the stranger as the stranger then gently grabs my hand and places it in the center of my palm without a word. I can't help but stare at the small clover for a few seconds, before clearing my throat and looking back up. Um, thank you for the help. These usually represent good luck, don't they? The stranger nods at me while flashing me a silent smile, and this time I can't help but flash one of my own. So, are you from around here? What's your name?
Hey, kiddo! You over here yet?
Damn. The boomer ruining the moment. I turn towards the opening of the path as the sound of Earl's voice booms through the quiet forest. Several leaves seem to rustle as a few woodland creatures scatter about, rushing back into the trees. Just as I turn around again to face the stranger, I find the spot he stood in just a second ago to be completely empty. He's a fairy! I'm gonna call it he's a fairy! What the? Where'd he go?
Can you hear me? Don't tell me you actually got lost in there.
Earl, quiet down. You scared a pretty guy away. No! I'll be right there. My eyes dart around the dense greenery around me in a last-ditch attempt to spot any signs of the young stranger, but to no avail. He's gone as if he'd vanished into thin air. And in the place he stood just mere seconds ago, small flowers now seem to be blooming from the ground. I shake my head of any strange thoughts as I focus my attention back towards Earl's voice and head to the end of the trail. It's a fairy, I call it. My breath hitches as I stare out at the magical view that lies before me. Whoa! Rolling hills, all covered in blooming flowers, seem to stretch on forever as they all meet the silhouette of a distant town. From this elevation, I marvel both at the snowy looming mountains and the sparkling ocean also met near the town to create a breathtaking display of nature. I can't help but break into a genuine laugh as the slight breeze picks up, and it seems as if all the flowers begin to dance in the wind around me.
This here's my favorite part of the whole trip.
I look over to see Earl in his truck now parked beside me as he looks out over the view with a tender, loving smile.
Welcome to Peach Leaf Valley.
Thank you, Earl. Thanks for introducing us to the village. Oh, here's the intro. No. But fate grants her another chance to turn over a new leaf. Right here in this faraway valley, where the sky, sea, and land meet, a brand new story is about to begin. Peach Leaf Valley, the Seeds of Love. MC, the heroine. She's so pretty. Ooh. Jude, the baker. Skylar, the aristocrat. I didn't think there would be aristocrats in the valley. Nadim, the traveler. Hunter, the farmer. I think he would be a woodsman. I thought he would be a woodsman. The art is so pretty. Look at that. He's a fairy. I'm calling it. Are they like the gods of the land, sea, and air? Ayo, the goatee. Same. I was like, goatee. Peach Leaf Valley. Seeds of Love now live on Kickstarter. Earl opens the door to a quaint, fair-sized room as he beckons me inside.
Well, here we are. This'll be your room for the time being.
Oh, Earl, are you sure about this? I feel like I'm imposing on you way too much. I'm perfectly fine with staying at the inn. I'll find a way to get some money together to pay for the room and...
Imposing schmosing.
You're a new resident in the Peach Leaf now, so you're basically part of the family. You'll find that there isn't a whole lot of us down here, but we're a tight-knit community. We'll do our best to help one another. I'm starting to sound like Cher.
And besides,
After you took the time to explain your situation to me, ain't no way I can turn a blind eye to someone in need. I'm really starting to sound like Cher. I don't like that. Hey, consecutive stream, let's go. Yeah. Probably the only time it'll happen. I was there once too, you know. And it's because someone believed in me and helped me to get on my feet, and I was able to get where I am today. Now it's my turn down the line to help. I can't do old man voices. I really can't. I can't help but smile shyly as I touch the neatly made bed before me. I feel like such a burden already. You didn't charge me for anything for the trip, and now you let me live in your house without even paying rent? I at least want to pay back for the kindness somehow. I hope you can understand.
and you will, kiddo. But you gotta get back on your feet first.
He's such a kind, understanding old guy.
I know this room ain't the fanciest place.
And I'm sure you'll want a home for yourself soon enough. But until we can get you settled into your new life, you can at least rest your head here at night worry-free. Ruby can't do old man voices. Time to practice, I guess. It's time, Ruby. I don't know how to practice that kind of voice. I will find out, maybe. A wave of emotion washes over me as I feel tears of overwhelming gratitude threaten to fall from my eyes. I can't help but let out a shaky sigh as I timidly bow my head. As someone who does old man voices, it's fun, to be honest. I feel like if it's an old lady, I can do pretty okay. Maybe. But old men, or like male voices in general, kinda tricky. Earl, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I feel a gentle hand ruffle my hair as Earl beams me a warm smile. He's such a nice old guy. No need for the waterworks.
You're part of the Peach Leaf family now.
See, this really sounds like entering a cult. You'll find we don't have a lot of stuff you can find in the big old city you came from. But we do got a whole lot of this. Alright, back to Shadow Realm. I gotta go cooking at the moment. Don't want to burn the place down. Yes, please do not burn your house down. I can't help but giggle as Earl points to his heart. Seeing me smile, the old man chuckles and motions to a nearby closet. In case you find yourself missing anything, you'll find some clothes and garments that used to belong to my youngest daughter in there. She's terribly outgrown them by now, but maybe they'll serve you better than it did her. This room belonged to your daughter, Earl? Sure did. But she's got her own life far beyond this little valley now. So feel free to make this room your own. I can't help but glance around the small room. Even though it's not filled with a lot, I can tell everything has been taken care of really well. I turn towards Earl once more as my heart pangs in my chest. Thank you, Earl. Thank you so much. I really don't know how to express how appreciative I am of you. You know, a few days ago, well, honestly, I thought I'd be out homeless on the street by Monday morning. I didn't ever think I'd be starting a brand new life in such a beautiful valley. Earl chuckles as he shoots me a toothy grin before placing his hands on his hips.
That's the beauty of life. You never know where it'll take you.
Yours took you here.
Now on that note, let's go meet everybody.
The whole town got into a ruckus when I phoned them we'd have a new resident coming in. You'll have plenty of time to unpack later, so let's get a move on. Okay, I'm excited. Let's go. My eyes dart around the streets of a lovely, bustling town that looks like it came straight out of the pages of a fairy tale book. I watch as shopkeepers sweep the entrances to their stores with wooden brooms and greet each other warmly. Do we get to meet Hunter the rest of the town? I feel like we will. I feel like we will. It would be upsetting if we don't in this demo. Energetic smiles adorn the faces of small children as they run through the streets without a care in the world. And everyone, absolutely everyone, wears a peaceful smile on their face. I'd riot. Earl stops to shoot me a grin as he himself scans the town around him with a proud expression. This is beautiful! What a charming place!
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. But, aha!
I know just where to start off our tour. How about you meet my wife and grandson first, since you'll be living with them under the same roof.
My wife runs the best and only bakery in town.
So if you'd ever find yourself craving something sweet, you'll know just where to go. Okay, so we're heading to the bakery first. And if I remember the intro, this is where we're gonna meet Jude. Right? A soft bell rings out as I walk into a rustic little shop with a delicious smell wafting in the air. I can't help but feel my face light up as I take in the sights of beautifully colored pastries spanning through a glass counter.
Hello? Anybody home?
Well, well, look who it is. Back so soon from your trip, old man?
Hey, that's a nice voice. I was right, we're gonna meet Jude. At the sound of an unfamiliar voice, I shyly peek over Earl's shoulder to spot a young man as he walks through a set of kitchen doors. Small rays of sunlight shining in through the windows reflect off his amber-colored eyes, and a kind smile dances on his face.
There you are, Jude.
I was wondering who was running this bakery. Y'all can't just leave the front empty like this.
Relax, Gramps. Jeez, you've been back for less than a minute and you're nagging already?
His voice reminds me of someone. I don't know who. But it reminds me of someone. Why hot? Same as here.
Gran's got something in the oven, and I was just finishing up an order in the back. And besides, you know it always gets kinda empty at this hour. No need for nags.
No need for nags. The grandma's so cute! Just as Earl opens his mouth to say something, an old woman walks out through the kitchen doors with an excited smile on her face. Zaga! Hi! Again, why hot? Yes, ACR. But Zaga, hi! Why the subs? Why have you been giving subs a lot? Oh my god, your wallet. And thank you for the bits! Your wallet, again. Dude, really. Oh my god, wait, I forgot to put this in... Okay, there we go. But thank you. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are things? How's everybody actually? I hope you guys are doing okay. And I hope my dialogue is doing pretty okay. Salamat sa SO. Yeah. Just as Earl opens his mouth. Oh wait, I read this.
Oh, I thought I heard your voice,
Oh.
dear. You arrived just in time. I have a delicious carrot cake with your name on it in the
Her
oven.
voice is so demure. I'm in love. I'm just dropping by to say my hi-hi's.
Oh,
Thank you for
pumpkin.
dropping by at least.
Huh?
Huh? Kiddos. Earl beams a giant smile as he steps out of the way to reveal me standing behind him. It is good. The VA did amazing. That's true.
Nina, Jude, I'd like y'all to meet the newest resident of Peachleaf Valley. Come on, no need to be shy. Introduce yourself.
All right. Hi. I'm Ruby. I just moved here from the city, and I'm very excited to meet everyone. Thank you for having me. Okay, go enjoy the pew-pews. ACR. Hi, Jude. Me is bread.
What?
Same. Why is Ruby in tiny? Why is Ruby in tiny? Ruby. Oh, my dear, you are an absolute delight. Let me get you a good look at you. Let me get a good look at you, my dear. This is the wrong voice compared to her actual voice, but yeah. You know I have to clip that this year. No. Ah! My nervousness begins to dissipate as Nina steps out from behind the counter and comes closer, beaming a friendly smile.
My name is Nina.
My name is Nina. As you probably already noticed, I'm Rose's wife, and I run this bakery. It's an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ruby. I just realized Earl said that we'd be living in with his grandson and his wife. So that means we're living in Jude's house? So yeah, that means we're living in Jude's house. I guess. Damn. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for your hospitality and for letting me stay at your home for the time being. ACR? I see absolutely no problem with that. I mean... Oh, now, aren't you the sweetest thing? You're very welcome, my dear. I know such a big move can be awfully nerve-wracking, but you've got nothing to worry about here. You're already part of the family. Nina takes my hands in hers as she says this, and I can feel my heart swell with happiness at this level of kindness I've never experienced before. Ah, thank you so much. I'm afraid I don't know what else to say. Well, you can start by telling me this.
Do you like sweets, dear?
Oh my god. I love her already. Is she gonna give me sweets? I do! Butter pound cake is my favorite.
Why, what a coincidence.
That's my little Jude's favorite dessert too, right there? I glance over at Jude, still standing behind the counter, but raise an eyebrow when I see him gazing at me with an intense expression. Do I know you? Do we know him? He doesn't even seem to register Nina's question as he simply stares at my face, almost as if desperately trying to decipher something.
Jude?
Bro.
Is everything alright, dear?
Bro, there's nothing on our face. What's up? Almost as if his grandmother's worried tone snaps him back to reality. Jude tears his gaze away from me before nervously looking back up. I can't help but gulp as his eyes dart frantically between my own.
Sorry, I have to go.
But why?
I need some air. I'll be back later.
Huh? Why we scare cute guy away? Huh? With barely a moment's notice, Jude quickly walks out from behind the counter, brushes past me, and briskly exits the small shop. Why leave, hot man? Come back!
Jude!
Jude, how rude!
Jude, dear, where are you going?
His grandparents' calls fall on deaf ears as Jude quickly exits the shop in a hurry, not even glancing back once. The ruby was stonk. I am too stonk. Eh. An awkward silence falls in the shop for a few minutes as Nina and Earl exchange confused glances. What the heck was that about? I didn't say anything weird, did I?
Oh,
Please pardon my Jude. He is not usually like this at all. I wonder what's got him so flustered.
Ha! I know!
Maybe he just couldn't handle how pretty Ruby was. I can feel my cheeks heat up at Earl's joke as the image of Jude's intense gaze on me makes a shiver run down my spine. Facts. Facts.
oh, there's the carrot cake.
Just in time. Earl, Ruby, why don't you both grab a chair and I'll bring it out with some warm milk. Just a second. Not without some help, you won't. I can't let my pumpkin do all the work here.
Oh, Earl.
They're such a cute couple. Look at them. They're adorable. I can't help but giggle at the wholesome banter between Earl and his wife as they lovingly take each other's hands and go towards the back. They're so cute. They're so wholesome. It fills my heart with delightful warmth to see two people love each other so deeply in such an old age. Once the pair is out of sight, I can't help but look over my shoulder at the direction Jude abruptly left moments ago. It almost seemed like he recognized me or something, but that can't be it. I mean, I've never been here before. That was just totally weird. I hope he's okay. Fade out. The fade out takes a very long time. I don't know if that's just me. Hey, we're at the farm. I think we're gonna meet the farmer. ACR, we're gonna meet the farmer. Earl and I walk through the gates of a vast ranch near as a clear blue sky shines above us. I can hear the cries of chickens and other farm animals in the distance as a fairly large-sized barn comes into view near a house. Hunter? Cool. Yay, nice, yes. I can't help but smile as I spot several chickens grazing, watching as they curiously look over me. It's such a beautiful day out, isn't it? The animals in this farm must be happy with such good grazing weather.
Now for our next stop. Welcome to Elderberry Farm.
Elderberry Farm. It's a little strange, though. Heather and hubby are usually out here by this hour. Heather and hubby? Wait here a second, Ruby. I'm just gonna go check and see if they're home real quick. Be back in a jiffy. I nod my head as Earl motions for me to wait in place. I turn around and walk a few paces over to a small chicken pen and giggle as a cute little chick curiously looks up at me. Ah, Chicky! It's so cute! No! Ah, cutie pie! Pew pew! Pew pew! Do you want to play Valorant? Is that why you're saying pew pew? I'm willing! Go on! Pew pews! Aren't you a cutie? I wonder what your name is.
Bessie!
Oh! The pew even in the farm sim, right? Huh? A loud yell in the distance captures my attention, snapping my head up towards the source of the sound. Suddenly, the ground feels as if it's starting to shake as the nearby chickens all frantically run in the opposite direction. What the? Tremors?
Bessie, get back here, god damn it!
What is going on? I turn around at the sound of a loud cry when I catch the sight of a rampaging cow heading straight towards me at lightning speed. Oh god. I like him already. Yeah. The cow is quite large in size and its eyes seem to be glowing red as smoke comes out of his nose. Are you sure that's a cow and not a bull? Are you sure? Okay, that defines it. Then it's a cow. What? A cow? How is it so fast? I can't move out of the way at this rate. I close my eyes instinctively as I brace myself for the impact before another voice shouts out.
Hey, watch out!
I feel a strong force propel me backwards as I fall to the ground. The enraged cow cries as she races past where I stood seconds ago, dust fluttering in her trail. Hey, here he is! After a few moments, I open my eyes and feel my face turn beet red as I see my hands pressed against a strong, well-defined chest hovering over me. Oh! Oh, we got pinned to the ground. Hi, Anna! Welcome to the stream. Oh, and thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Raiders. Hello. Yes, welcome to the stream. Hello.
It's big brighter when you have Ayaka.
Did I hear Flynn Rider? But yes, Ayaka is a need for Ice Bridge. Very strong. Very strong. I'm about to sleep. I haven't slept yet. Oh my god, go take a rest. You sleep. You go and sleep. You have raided as we are getting pinned by Daddy. My Daddy is here. I'll read and run. Alright, take a good break, Anna. For those who are here from the raid, welcome. Hello, my name is Ruby. I am the axolotl musician girl from the Philippines. And I am currently playing a game demo called Peach Leaf Valley. I hope you guys enjoy your stay here and you guys have approached the moment where we are pinned down by this, I should say, cute guy again. We're pinned down because we almost got run over by a cow. Also, I missed the PNG reveal, and yes, your avatar's so cute, so damn good. Thank you. I see our daddy. But yes, thank you for the compliments to my new PNG. It's really cute. I love it. Anyways, I sleep. Alright, go take a good rest, boy. Now we go back to the story. Probably Himbo Daddy is here. Probably. We miss you too, Yana. We shall play games soon, but for now, please rest. Okay? Alright. Okay. We already read this. Strong, well-defined chest hovering over me. Okay. I can feel my pulse go racing as the feeling of muscular arms wrapped around my waist shocked my back into reality. Shocked me back into reality. Shocked my back, huh? I shall. Okay, it is good. You go rest. What? The what? In tiny what?
Sorry about that, miss. Are you okay? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
He does have a himbo voice though, already. Shocked back to reality. Yes, Brecky. Shocked back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Hey, that could be a song. I look up to stare into the ocean blue eyes as a young man stares back worryingly at me. Nah, I'm good, daddy. I mean, sir. I mean, yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Phew, I'm glad to hear it. Sorry for the tumble. Let's get you back on your feet, yeah?
His eyes are really pretty. It contrasts with his like skin and hair. It's really nice. The cool breeze flutters against my skin as the young man releases me from his strong grasp, pushing himself up. You're fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm definitely fine. My heart stammers in my chest as I sit absent-mindedly on the ground for a few seconds trying to process the situation. ACR, are you sure that I feel like this is you and not me? I feel like this is you. Muscles. So many muscles. Yes! Yes, ACR. My attention is diverted as a hand extends itself towards me. I look up to see the young man from before shooting me a friendly smile. I only see
Much better
face.
places to take a rest than on the
I
ground,
only
you
need
know.
body. There goes body. Here you go for the body. There's much better places to take a rest than on the ground, you know? I need everything. Sensing his kindness, I shyly place my hand in his, and he lifts me to my feet with ease. I find myself stammering as he proceeds to kneel down to brush some dirt from my clothes. He flashes another friendly smile afterwards.
There we go. Good as new.
Now then.
Can I help you?
Oh, there she is, my big old Dairy Queen.
This dialogue! I love this dialogue. Big old Dairy Queen. Earl best character. Earl is best boy. Earl is best guy. He's a great old man. The sound of Earl's excited yell grabs both my and the stranger's attention as we turn around to see Earl being smothered in kisses from the previous ragey cow. So the cow was
Oh,
Bessie?
you darn love bucket, you. Did you miss me, Bessie?
Bessie the cow. The young man next to me tilts his head back in laughter at the affectionate display.
Of course. I should have known it was you, Earl.
No one else gets Bessie that riled up. That's because I'm her one and only true love. Ain't that right, Bessie? What a smart cow. I can't help but smile as Earl begins to walk over to us now with a tame, calm, and slightly blushing cow. Dang, the cow.
How have you been, Hunter, my boy?
Hiro Dadayo, thank you for the gift sub. Welcome to the stream, Hiro Dadayo. It's your first time here, and I'm thankful to Zaga for giving you a sub. Welcome to the stream. My name is Ruby, if you don't know it yet, but yes, hi. I am the axolotl musician from here.
Oh my god, no.
Oh wait, we have a clip.
Fuck.
Why the Malay?
Jingle bell,
Is this Phasmo?
jingle bell.
Anyone else in hand?
That Malaysian bitch.
Oh no!
Ah.
Turn around!
I don't know if that's Phasmo or not, but that looks fun. Oh, Devar.
Hell?
He ate my ass! Literally.
Literally.
Well, that looks fun.
Literally rammed.
Scary, but fun.
Down here.
Oh.
That's nice.
Wow.
How are you? How did you enjoy? I ate my what?
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh my god.
How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the stream so far.
That was.
Would you want to play? Rip. Hello, Cold Star. Welcome to the stream. But yes, rip. Would I want to play? I will see. I will, because I don't know what it's about. So I will see what it's about and then try to judge from there. But it looks scary, but fun. Question mark. It looked scary, but fun. I'm good, relaxing and chilling, lurking while listening to your lovely voice. Thank you. Thank you for thinking my voice is lovely. But I'm. It's good that you are relaxing and chilling. I hope you enjoy. Na, play the power blindly. If I have other people in the call with me while I play it, maybe I will. Maybe. We'll see. Wait, going back to the Otome game, we must put focus on Mr. Piercing Blue Eyes over here and big muscles. Sure, let me join. Sure, why not? We have our Discord server. You can join there anytime. We could probably have a day where we're like where I'm streaming that, maybe on the Discord. Let's see. ACR again, daddy. Piercing Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes White Dragon. No! Don't bring Yu-Gi-Oh into this. But yes, Piercing Blue Eyes. Look at that. The color is so strong compared to, like, I was gonna say everything else on his body, but yes. He can roar at me anytime. ACR simping for Hunter hard. How have you been, Hunter, my boy? Use that burst stream of destruction on me. Flackmiss, hello, thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Welcome. Yes, this is Ruby, the axolotl musician from the Philippines, and I hope you enjoy me playing Peach Leaf Valley, which is a cute little demo for now. Taking good care of my sweet, innocent little angel here, right? I got gifted a sub, now I have to follow. Well, I appreciate that you got the sub and that you're following. I highly appreciate it, thank you. Haha, of course, Earl. Although I'm afraid she's not nearly as innocent as you think, you know.
She nearly ran over this poor young lady.
As Hunter looks back at me with a sheepish smile. That's a tongue twister. Sheepish smile. I can't help but feel my cheeks heat up again, thinking back to our previous, close encounter.
Bessie!
You can't be running our new neighbor over before I've had a chance to introduce y'all.
Now then.
Hunter, where's everyone else?
Mom and Hubie went to the city to visit some
Oh,
friends.
it's Hubie, not hubby. Okay. Mom and Hubie went to the city to visit some friends a few days ago, but they should be back soon.
Elderberry Farm's down to 1 today, I'm afraid.
Ooh, gotcha. Well then, don't matter. Ruby, this is Hunter. Hunter, this is Ruby. She's Peachleaf's newest resident.
And this here's Big Bessie.
My one true love. Ain't nobody out there that can hold a candle to my sweet Bessie. Such a proud little cow. Hello, Dad Hunter.
is that
Hey, see her.
so?
I'll be sure to tell Nina when I see her.
Don't you dare, farm boy.
Really, you're gonna cheat on your wife with a cow? Is this where this is going? I can't help but chuckle as I wave over to a large animal by Earl's side. Hey there, Bessie. Nice to formally meet you. And nice to meet you too, Hunter. Thank you for the help back there.
My pleasure. Sorry about Bessie. As you can probably tell, she, gets real excited when Earl's around.
She probably caught a whiff of him when you guys got here.
Well, that's because she loves me. Ain't that right, Bessie?
Earl is so wholesome. I can't help but giggle at Earl and Bessie's endearing exchange. A few moments pass before I catch sight of Hunter's eyes on me. He wipes a hand on his pants before extending it out to me with a smile.
Welcome to the valley.
Oh yeah, he's just... He really is giving me himbo vibes. A smarter-ish himbo, but the himbo vibe's still the same. I hope your new life here will pan out exactly as you hoped it would. And if you ever find yourself in need of anything, feel free to reach out. Ah, thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it, truly.
No worries. We're all a giant crazy family down here.
I'd reach out, muscle daddy, Hinterman.
Albeit maybe a bit dysfunctional too.
Maybe a bit dysfunctional.
Oh, by the way,
I also work part-time at the restaurant and do odd jobs around town, so you might see me running around often. Damn, he busy.
don't be afraid to ask for directions if you ever get lost, okay?
This place can be a little bit of a maze for newcomers at first. Right, thanks. I definitely will.
Sounds good. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Back in the barn, Bess! You big troublemaker, you!
He angry at Bessie. I'd be lost in your blue eyes, the roads. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't be lost in those blue eyes? Those are really bright blue. The sound of laughter fills the air as Bessie hides behind Earl from Hunter. I feel a sense of warmth fill my heart as I get to unravel more and more of the valley. I like that they're transitioning everything with the fade out, but the fade out is so slow. It takes up a lot of time. As we approach the entrance of a quaint flower shop, Earl shoots me a smile while he opens the door for me. Now, I'm sure you're probably dying to meet someone you can relate with, so I want you to meet Miss Amelia. She's a real kind girl, runs the shop with her nutty old grandma, seems to be about your age too, so I'm sure y'all can be great friends. As we walk into a beautiful flower shop, a sweet scent fills my senses and I can't help but breathe it in. I look around to see gorgeous flowers, some the likes I've never seen before, all blooming through even the tiniest cracks in the wood.
Eh? Skylar? Is that you?
Oh, this is the aristocrat dude. Hearing the confusion in Earl's voice, I turn to stare into the profile of a tall, foreign-looking man. I'm gonna say it, this guy's pretty. This guy is the prettiest one so far. He's the prettiest one so far. The man doesn't seem to have noticed Earl as he paces back and forth, seemingly deep in thought.
Gefair.
That long pause. That's like, I can find a guy pretty without him being my type. He's just really, really pretty. I don't know how to say French. I don't know how to speak French. I'm assuming this is French. I don't know how to speak French, so I'm just gonna... I don't want to butcher it. I'm gonna leave it as it is. The tall man continues to mutter to himself before Earl approaches him, waving his hand. I read the first word as hables. It's not Spanish. If it was Spanish, I could talk it. I could speak it. I should not be allowed to read in this game. Skylar, hello? You listening? The foreign man's attention snaps up at the sound of his name. He looks over before shooting Earl a friendly smile.
Ah, Monsieur R, you've returned from your trip. Welcome back. Oh.
Why do they all stop and stare when it comes to me? Before you can finish the sentence, the foreign man's eyes finally land on me. I should not be allowed to read. Okay. You should not be allowed to read in this game. Our eyes meet for a few silent moments before I muster a shy smile. But before I can have the opportunity to even get a word out, I watch in surprise as the tall, slender man dashes forward towards me. Oh, okay. I blink in surprise as I watch him grab one of my hands and place a kiss to the back. Wow, he is straightforward. Oh my god, not the roses!
This breathtaking mademoiselle!
Not the roses! Not the sparkle! Oh my god! Oh, no, not a flower boy! Hi? Oh god. Before I can even answer, the tall man goes down on one knee. His eyes seem completely fixated on me as a radiant smile graces his lips.
Mademoiselle, I may not know your name, but I know that your beauty is the envy of every flower in this shop.
Oh my god. Forget what I said about the Hunter being the himbo. I feel like this guy would just be like the straight up flirty himbo.
You outshine even the most beautiful rose on the eve of its full bloom.
Dear Lord, ang landi.
Why, even the most fragrant of blossoms holds no comparison to your...
All right, let's take it down a notch here, Romeo.
Oh my god, thank you, Earl. Thank you. Let the poor girl at least introduce herself, eh? Hunter is the regular muscle man, while Skylar is just... yes. The man named Skylar's eyes widen dramatically as he rises to his feet before bowing deeply.
Forgive my terrible manners.
How could I ask for your name? I don't want to speak in that tone. When I have not graced you with my own.
I am Skylar Dutoit Eclair Jean-Jacques Pelletoir the Ninth, a proud resident of this magnificent valley.
Who would have the name Eclair in their name? Oh my god.
And you are?
I'm Ruby. I just moved into the valley today. It's nice to meet you, Skylar. Oh no. But the pleasure is most definitely mine, Lady Ruby. You're a spectacle to behold. God, his intonation. I can't.
Oui, en effet.
Like a marble statue that has come to life. How truly blessed is Peach Leaf to welcome you. Oui, I don't know how to speak French. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I think. Earl lets out a chuckle at Skylar's theatrics. After a few moments, he looks around the shop before turning around with a puzzled expression. Skylar, where's Amelia and Fiona? Why are you the only one here? Ah, that's because Madame Fiona's stomach was causing her to feel unwell yet again.
Lady Amelia asked me to watch over the shop.
As they quickly left to fetch some herbs from the gardens to brew tea. And as the noble gentleman that I am, there is no way I could simply decline such a heartfelt request at the beckoning of a lady. He's a ladies' man. I think the intro just defined it, but he is a ladies' man.
Although, I must admit,
it's been quite some time since they left. Perhaps I should go check on them.
but alas,
No one would be able to guard the shop and keep the beautiful flowers company better than moi. Fiona's stomach is acting up again, isn't it? Alright, I better go check up on him a sec. Gardens ain't too far from here. Ruby, right here just a minute, alright? I'll be right back. I opened my mouth to call out to Earl, but he already briskly walked out through the open door. I feel like Ruby, and then the character's like, Earl, help. Earl, don't leave. He's weird. I feel an intense gaze on me as I swallow and turn to look at Skylar, whose eyes seem to sparkle as when a puppy is looking at the trees. Oh my god. Pretty but weird. Oh god. I feel the ladies' man moves coming. So,
What brings you to this fair valley, my lady? Surely a beauty such as yourself must have left a lot behind to come here so suddenly.
I smile sadly as I look down before tucking a loose strand of hair behind my ear. Less than you think. I came here looking for work and, well, a new life, if I'm honest.
Oh, I see. Forgive my prying, my lady.
I did not mean to paint sadness on such a stunning canvas as your own.
After all, a smile suits you much, much better.
Okay. Let's go, Mr. Flirty. Skylar walks over before grabbing a nearby flower and holding it to my face. He shoots me a warm smile as he gently hands it to me. I can't help but chuckle as I grab the flower. Thank you, Skylar. What about yourself?
Ha
I am thrilled that I have piqued your interest enough to ask. Oh, he is a narcissist. I can sense it. I am but a humble art collector that lives in the northern part of town on an estate that belongs to my family. An art collector? Oh, okay. Because MC knows how to make art. So I can see the common interest now. Few things in this world excite the blood in my veins like beautifully crafted artistic masterpieces. Oh, I butchered that. And of which, on that note, Skylar's tone seems to shift as he suddenly places a hand on his chin and look at me. Oh god, is he gonna hit us with a one-liner again? I fidget nervously under the intense gaze as he begins to circle around me, eyeing me up and down as if scrutinizing something. After a few moments, he shoots me a pleased smile before reaching into his suit pocket and handing me a business card. Heat rushes to my cheeks as his face suddenly draws near and his eyes peer intensely into my own.
You said you were looking for employment, yes?
I'm sure there are many opportunities for you to take in this fair town, but...
As the muses would have it, I too am looking for a employee of sorts.
That's why is this sounding sketchy? His eyes seem to land on my lips for a few moments as he smiles and looks back up. Employee must wash hands. It's Rocky. And I assure you, I can pay most handsomely in currencies that far outweigh most of the other residences in town. A red flag himbo.
What say you, my lady? Does my offer interest you?
I mean, we're broke, but what kind of a job is this? My mind goes blank and my heart accelerates as I feel him lean in even closer. He looks like one of those douchebaggy nobles in manhwas. Actually, he does. Or maybe a secret thirsty boy. When suddenly, his phone rings. I forget that this game has a city, so that means there's technology. I forgot for a quick second. That or a friend of an MC.
Excusez-moi, 1 second.
Oh wow, that was a quick...
Bonjour, this is Skylar.
Oh, hello, Mr. Marcelo. I have been expecting your call. As Skylar turns around and nonchalantly laughs into his phone, I stumble backwards to the counter. as my heart nearly beats out of my chest, remembering his looming proximity just seconds ago. What's with this man? He is something else. Yeah, you got that right. He is something else. She's so pretty! Braid girl is so pretty! Oh my god, wait! Can she be a dating option? Oh my god, I want her! She's so pretty! I'm sorry to the angry grandma over there, but oh my god, she's so pretty! Oh my god. And then Earl said that's our best friend? Oh my god. Earl said that she could possibly be her first friend? Oh my god, she's so pretty. Can she be a dating option? The sound of the front door ringing catches my attention as Earl walks in with a smile, accompanied by a young woman and an older one with a cane.
We're back!
Oh my god, her voice is also really pretty! Oh my god. Can dating option, please? She's giving me cuter Lactus line from the Gundam Seed Destiny vibes. I don't know the Gundam series, but I will look that up later. Oh my god. She's pretty and her voice is nice. Skylar shortly ends his call before turning around with a gallant smile.
Ah, you have returned! Magnifique!
Just at the right time, as I am afraid I must be going immediately.
Of course. Sorry we took so long.
Thanks for the help, Skylar.
No.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for trusting me to guard your dazzling blossoms. That sounds so weird.
Well, everyone, duty calls, and so I must depart.
Thanks for announcing it to the world, boy.
Au revoir! Until we next meet again!
Jeez. Everyone in the shop merely stares at Skylar as he prances out the front door in joyful strides. I clear my throat before looking down at the card in my hand with his name and address. Yes, pretty. But Hunter though. But she pretty. Hunter's handsome. This girl is pretty. He's quite an interesting person. My attention is focused on the new faces that have entered the shop as they turn towards me.
Oh, hello there. You must be the new resident, right? It's so nice to finally meet you.
Girl, the pleasure is all mine. Trust me. Ooh.
Welcome to Peach Leaf Valley. My name is Amelia. I run this flower shop with my grandmother, Fiona.
Okay, I love the tone of her voice, but her intonation is slowly leaning towards Siri. I can hear it.
That would be me. Welcome to the valley, child.
Well, thank you, Fiona. I hope you don't already want to go running for the hills after being sandwiched between Earl and Skylar in a single day.
And just what's that supposed to mean?
I'm really friendly.
As friendly as a badger stuck in a beehive.
She's so masungit. Heaven knows how much you've yapped the poor girl's ear off already.
Why, you...
As Earl and Fiona engage in a glaring match with each other, Emilia scoots over next to me before giggling. Don't mind them, they're always like this. They've been rivals ever since they started out as farmers. Oh, I see. It makes sense then. They must have a lot of history.
You've been touring town all day with Earl, right?
You must run into a lot of new faces by now. Yes, everyone's been awfully kind at this town. It's just lovely. Her laugh is so cute! Isn't it? Sometimes it feels like we're a little out of the way from the rest of the world, but the sights of a valley really make up for it. Suddenly, the image of the green-haired stranger I bumped into the forest trail surfaces in my mind. I tilt my head curiously as I motion towards Amelia. Actually, does a green-haired man live here?
Huh?
Green-haired? Yeah, see, I sort of ran into him in the forest path on the way down to town. He had long green hair and was wearing these strange robes. I thought maybe he worked in town or something, but I haven't seen him again.
Sorry.
I've been living in this town my whole life, but I've never run into anyone that fits that description here.
Ran into one of the spirits, did you?
Oh. Lore? Fiona's voice captures my attention as she walks towards me with her cane. Spirits?
Our valley is home to much more than what you merely see on the surface. Inside of its forests, peaks, and waters lie many hidden secrets. It is said spirits of the earth, sky, and sea make their home here as well. You would do well to respect their domains.
Okay. Or you should anger them. Terrible calamities will befall this entire world. Even the fabric of nature can be.
Oh, there you go again with the ghost stories, Fiona. Haven't I told you 1,000 times it ain't good for tourism?
It ain't good for tourism. Yes.
And how many times have I told you they are not ghosts?
Just because the spirits have never chosen to grace a fool like you with their benevolence doesn't mean that they do not dwell amongst us.
Who you calling a fool, you old hag?
Again, Earl best character.
Who else? You
unconscious
two-head.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
I love this bickering. Me too.
Would you like some tea? We might be here a while.
Yes, please. If it's from you, yes, please. Oh, I'd love some. Allow me to lend a hand. Fight, 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 fight. Ayo, the simping. She's really pretty, okay? She's really pretty. As we exit the flower shop, I can't help but to look out towards the expansive blue sky above us. Somehow it doesn't feel like it's the same sky as I used to see in the city. The sound of Earl muttering to himself catches my attention as I see him looking around several buildings while fiddling with his mustache. Let's see here. Where should we stop by next? See, it's slowly going towards country, and I don't like that. As I open my mouth to respond, I'm interrupted by the distant cheers of a small crowd. I look around to see various townspeople running towards a street corner nearby with wide grins on their faces. Come on, hurry, or we'll miss the show! The show? Oh, he's performing today, isn't he? Performing? Who is? Why, I tell you when I can show you. Come on, Ruby, or we'll miss it. My throat, when it comes to these old people, is dying. I can't talk like old people. Earl briskly turns a street corner and my eyes widen. A fair-sized crowd has gathered right in the middle of a small plaza, laughing and clapping in awe at someone in the middle of the space. What's going on over there? From here, it's hard to see anything with so many people gathered around.
Hey, over here!
I look over to see Earl point to some nearby stairs that lead up to a balcony. He climbs a few and then motions me over before glancing at the crowd. A smile plasters on his face as he crosses his arms.
Take a look. You wouldn't want to miss this.
As I turn to see where the crowd gathers, I can't help but stare in awe as a slender, dark-skinned young man in colorful, exotic garb dances elegantly. Ayo. The young man shoots the crowd a smile as he continues his performance. Many of the crowd's faces, which appear to be mostly women, all cheer as he moves back and forth through the space. Suddenly, he pulls out red banners of decorated velvet, seemingly out of nowhere, as he throws them in the air and backflips before catching them. Oh, what a beautiful person. I don't think I've ever seen someone move so elegantly. Oh, his eyes are pretty. The crowd cheers as he shows off more and more impressive dance moves, mixed with incredible acrobatics and magician-like tricks. I find myself slowly peering over the rails in excitement as I gaze down. At one point, the performer motions the crowd to step back before slowly arching his body and breathing out rose-colored fire from his mouth. Damn. One man Cirque du Soleil. Wow, I've never seen anything like this before.
He's something else, ain't he?
Knows how to please a crowd, that's for darn certain. The crowd goes wild as the young performer dances and does more and more tricks, mixing different elements to create a riveting performance. After a while, the performer bows, and now covered in a light layer of perspiration as the crowd roars and claps. As he looks up, sweat dripping from his hair, the townspeople begin to throw coins and flowers at his feet, in appreciation for his colorful and avant-garde performance.
Shukran jazilan. Thank you.
So we have 2 locals and 2 foreigners. 2 kind of foreigners. I can't help but laugh in delight as Earl and I clap from our spot on the stairs too. Earl begins to whistle and I clap loudly next to him as I watch the performer accept more and more coins humbly. And one of them has hot voice accent. Well, which one, AZR? I think you called 2 of them hot at this point. Eventually, he pans up to where Earl and I stand and his gaze meets mine. Wow, he really is gorgeous. I feel my heart skip a beat as the performer shoots a small, mysterious smile before turning around to collect all the coins and flowers. Earl and I eventually make our way down the stairs as the crowd begins to disperse. Suddenly, Earl turns to me with a smile as he motions towards a different direction.
Oh, I know. Let's stop by the inn next.
Old Duke would yap at my ear off if I didn't properly introduce y'all. He looks like a less edgy version of the guy Anna Sims for In Touch Store. Yeah, actually. He looks like a less edgy version of Leander. Yeah, he looks like a less edgy version of Leander. As Earl begins to walk forward down an opposite direction of the plaza, I follow him. But I can't help but find myself staring back at the direction of the performer, who is now surrounded by several young women from the town, eagerly showering him in compliments. Wow, he has quite a crowd. The performer's eyes briefly meet mine again, and I can feel myself blush as I quickly face forward and run to catch up with Earl. Again, the slow fade out. As we walk in through the doors of a rustic yet large wooden inn, a middle-aged man wiping down a counter turns to face us with a smile.
Well, I was wondering when you'd show up, Mr. Mayor.
Hey, let's go. Mayor?
Aw, come on now, Duke.
How many times have I told you to stop calling me that? Unless you'd prefer it if I started calling you doctor. So Earl is the mayor. No wonder he knows everything and everyone.
Well met.
Although in my case, it's different. I'm retired. He kind of sounds like an older Matthew Mercer, an older McCree. I can hear the Matthew Mercer in the tone of voice. I hear the Matthew Mercer in it. I turn my head to look at Earl curiously, as the previous comment catches my attention. Earl, wait! You're Peachleaf's mayor? Well, something like that, I guess. These crazy old folk voted me one a few decades ago, and I don't know what's worse. Decades? Shouldn't you guys be voting every year for that? Every 4 years? An old kook like me governing this little valley, or the nutcases who voted for it in the first place. The man behind the counter lets out a hearty laugh as he shakes his head. Then I suppose I'd be one of those honorary nutcases. The man suddenly turns to me with a smile as he extends a hand out for a shake.
Name's Duke. Welcome to Peachleaf.
Thank you, Duke.
I run this inn with the help of a few employees. Earl's gone ahead and given me the rundown already.
Thank you, sir. My name is Ruby. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I hope Peachleaf turns out to be the change for you. I hope Peachleaf turns out to be a change for the good for you, Ruby.
The city life isn't for everyone, after all. I'd know that best.
Oh, you're from the city too, Duke?
He sure is. Although, that was ages ago now, right, Duke? You know, back when the dinosaurs roamed and stuff.
You're one to talk, Earl.
Alright, you old codger. I'm not that old yet. You've got me beat by at least a good 30 years.
As Earl and Duke laugh amongst themselves, I can't help but chuckle at their lighthearted banter. Have you two known each other for a long time?
Too long.
Way too long.
I've known this overgrown lughead for about 25 years now. Saw him go from a princely teenager to an overprotective father to a wrinkly old grouch.
Now then.
Where's my little Melody? I'd like to introduce her to Ruby. Up in her room, throwing a tantrum and calling me a tyrant, all because I made her do biology homework. Ah, Melody is onto something. Earl shoots his head back in laughter and then gives Duke a knowing look. Teenagers, eh?
God, I'm just grateful I didn't have twins.
What? Raising one teenage girl is enough stress to last a man a lifetime. You're telling me I raised 3! Suddenly, their conversation is interrupted at the sound of the front door opening. My eyes widen as the young performer from before silently walks into the room carrying a giant load of neatly wrapped flowers.
Ah, there you are, Nadim. I was hoping to run into you.
What a show that was. The young man named Nadine shoots Earl a kind smile as he walks over to us. He looks so sly. I don't know if that's just me, he looks really sly. I can feel myself instinctively freeze up as he stands next to me and lightly bows his head at Earl.
I thank you for taking the time to watch my performance, Earl. I hope it brought a smile to your face.
Not gonna lie, that voice is really good. The voice acting in this is actually really good.
Younger, I'd be out there busting a move with you. Like a whoo, wah, or ha-choo, woo.
But yeah, the voice acting in this is actually really, really good.
Ow.
Oh no! Oh no! We all instinctively approach Earl as he places his hand on his back, but quickly gives us a sheepish grin. Duke sighs before shaking his head at Nadim, trying to stifle a genuine laugh. Thank you, Earl. I appreciate your words. They bring me joy. Not as much joy as you bring to everyone in town with your performances. So thank you, Nadim.
The honor and pleasure is all sincerely mine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should be going.
I must quickly find a vase and water for these beautiful flowers, lest they wilt before their time. Just before Nadim has a chance to escape, Earl quickly motions to me. Oh, before you go, Nadim, this is Ruby. She'll be living in our valley starting today. I'm taking her around to introduce her to our little town. Oh, I see. Please pardon my rudeness. I thought of you as merely a passing traveler, not as a new neighbor. Is your hot? Yeah. Just as I'm about to open my mouth, Nadim shoots me with a smile and bows his head at me.
My name is Nadim. I am not originally from Peachleaf, but nonetheless, it is where my travels have taken me.
Well, welcome, good sir. Welcome. I hope this valley will become a place you will cherish on your own travels, as it has for me. Thank you. My name is Ruby. It's nice to meet you, Nadim. I saw your performance earlier with Earl. It was wonderful. You're so beautiful. Nadim seems to blink unexpectedly at my blunt compliment. I find myself going cherry-faced at my unexpected confession. Honestly, girl. I mean, the performance. The performance was beautiful. Not that you're beautiful. The performance is beautiful. Yeah. That's not to say that you aren't beautiful too. Nadim's lips curve into an amused grin as he lets out another laugh. He smiles at me as he bows his head yet again.
I am appreciative of your words. You are far too kind.
Yes, Ruby. I hope you'll come watch me perform again sometime.
Well then, I shall get going. I wish you all a wonderful evening.
Bye! Bye, Mr. Handsome. I can't help but feel my face heat up as Nadim walks up the stairs of the inn. I bite my lip and I watch him leave before turning to face the ground. You idiot! You just outright called him beautiful. Ugh. I'm so embarrassed.
Evening? Oh, by Bessie's sake, he's right.
Look at how late it's already gotten. As Earl points outside the window, I can spot the golden hues of sunset beginning to creep into the sky. A nearby clock chimes, signaling the start of a new hour as Duke straightens up before wiping his hands.
And there's the clock.
I hate to leave you folks, but I need to get ready to open the bar. And I need to take Ruby home in time for dinner or Nina will have my head. Well then, Duke, I'll come back another time to see Melody. It was nice meeting you, Duke. Thank you again.
Pleasure's all mine. And once again, welcome to the valley.
Fade out. As I finally finish unpacking the last of my belongings, I can't help but stare out at my newly organized room. Phew. Finally done unpacking. As I sit on the bed and touch the soft blanket under me, I can't help but smile, recalling the day's events and the many faces I met. There were definitely a few interesting personalities today, but wow, everyone here is really so warm and kind. It's incredible to think just how different my life and surroundings were barely 3 nights ago. As I gaze out towards the shining moon outside, I can't help but feel my smile begin to fade. Even with an overall pleasant day, the nervousness of being in a brand new environment so far away from the place I've called home, my entire life is still very much around. Despite my best efforts to keep my mind busy, I shortly came to realize that every moment I'm alone, I'm flooded with doubts and questions I don't know how to answer. Did I make the right choice? Was coming here the best decision? Do I truly even belong here? She looks so sad. Suddenly, a small knock to my door interrupts my thoughts, and I hear Earl's muffled voice call out from the other side. Ruby, can I come in? Yeah, go ahead. A few moments later, Earl peeks his head in before shooting me a friendly smile. He walks inside and closes the door behind him. Turning around, his gaze lands on my now empty suitcases.
All settled in?
I was going to come by and ask if you needed help with anything. Yeah, I'm all unpacked. Thank you again, Earl, for everything. Earl peers into my face for a few seconds as I try to flash him my best smile, attempting to hide my previous anxiousness. After a few moments, he chuckles before taking a seat next to me on the bed. Still got the jitters, huh, kiddo? No, I'm fine. Everyone's been absolutely wonderful. You've all done so much for me. I don't even have the right to complain. I'm just a little tired and...
You don't know if you belong here.
I raise my head in surprise as Earl merely smiles warmly back at me. I can feel my throat tighten as I tear my gaze to the floor. How did you... Earl chuckles at the remark.
You see all these wrinkles and white hairs on this balding head? They ain't there just for fun, you know. From living and learning and growing.
Earl takes in a deep breath as he looks around the room nostalgically before his eyes land on the moon. The face you have on right now is the same face of each of my daughters had when they told me they wanted to move away from the valley. The same face they had when they told me, Papa, I'm scared. And they didn't know if leaving home, leaving all they ever knew behind this little valley was going to be good for them.
And you want to know what I told them? Home is right here.
Aww, he's so wholesome. I can't help but smile as Earl lightly taps on his heart. His eyes grow warmer at the sight of my smile as he places a reassuring hand on my shoulder.
It doesn't matter where you end up in life, kiddo.
You can be in a giant city or a tiny village in the middle of nowhere, but as long as you wake up each day looking forward to the world around you,
Then you've found your home.
oh,
Peach Leaf may not be your last stop, but maybe it can help you find out what it really means to belong somewhere.
I feel tears prickle in my eyes again as I nod happily. I can't help but laugh, quickly wiping away the tears as a hand ruffles my hair. Thank you, Earl.
Be patient with yourself. My ma always used to say that we're all like little saplings, growing and sprouting at our own paces and in our own directions. But don't hold yourself back from blooming just because you're not sure where your petals might fall.
Aw, that's actually a really good quote. Don't hold yourself back from blooming just because you're not sure where the petals fall. I smile as I turn to look at the flower Earl gave me a few days ago, now adorning a small vase in the corner of the room, blooming beautifully in place. You're right. I may not know what the future holds, and there's a lot of questions I've yet to answer. About who I am, who I want to be, and what my place is in this world. But there's no way I can start off on the right foot without at least trying to put my best foot forward, right?
Now that's what I like to hear. And you have all of us here at the Valley to support you.
Which also leads me to my next question for you. I notice Earl turns around before digging into his pockets and pulling out a few help wanted posters, laying them on my lap. Now that you moved in, you gotta decide where you'd like to start working. Luckily, you came at the right time, so you got options. I can definitely put in a good word for you, so go ahead and choose where you'd like your official new life in Peach Leaf to begin. Where should... Okay. Okay, I feel like I can only do one route. I feel like I can only do one route for the stream. I'll do a little vote. If anyone's actually like here. Let's see. Walang Earl sad. I'll make it a 2-minute vote. So there we go. In the meantime, again, update. How are you guys? How is everything? I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Oh wait. Okay. It sounds like okay. I was talking with my mic mute. So, I hope ECR, you look like you had a busy day. I hope that you're taking a break now. And I will take a tiny break also to before the poll ends. I will just take a tiny break. Oh no, it's a tiebreaker. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Spracky. Alright, yeah, maybe I should do like a coin flip. I'm gonna do a coin flip. Flipping a coin. Flipping. It's heads. So I guess we are going to the farm. Yep, I guess we're going to the farm. Let's go to old Bessie.
Choosing me? All right, let's get started.
Look at the art! What? Did we really just do a poll for nothing? Did we really just do a poll for nothing? We were baited. See you in the valley. Damn. Huh? Oh, what's this? The wind howls atop a cold mountain peak. From this desolate place that only seems to shelter the clouds and remnants of an era long lost to time, a lone figure watches over all below him. His scarlet-colored hair is stark against the colorless sky, as another breeze seems to pass him by, almost as if whispering into his ear. ACR, I'll check the DM later. I'll check it after this, because I think this is like really... I feel like this may be quick, because this is unexpected. What is this? Another pair of footsteps suddenly echo out from behind him, followed by a commanding voice. I'm so sorry if you guys hear PJ barking in the background. I feel like I have visitors.
Have you sensed it? A shift in the earth has occurred.
Who is this? Wait, he was in the opening video, right? These are the spirits. I feel these are the spirits. The lone figure only lets out a low chuckle as he brings his hand forward, as if to grab something in front of him from a thin air, before turning around.
How foolish of you to even ask. Why, it's almost as if you forget who I am.
More hot voices.
For the winds, they whisper everything to me.
Why is he so sinister? He seems so sinister. In his hand now dances a small clover as its tiny leaves twist and bend in the wind. The figure lets out another chuckle as he brings his eyes to face the dark-haired man in front of him.
Although the shift is not the only piece of news they have brought with them. Why, it seems we have a new arrival in the valley. See for yourself.
Oh no, what is happening? With a lift of his finger, the winds dance at his command. In an instant, a sculpture made of clouds, now resembling a young woman's face, floats between them. The other man scowls as he eyes the clouded sculpture with disdain.
It's just another human. What importance could she possibly bear to our conversation?
A low laugh emerges from the figure as with another lift of his fingers, the cloud sculpture of the young woman floats back to where he is. With a smirk, the figure glides his finger over the sculpture's cheek.
You've always been so awfully impatient, haven't you, dearest brother? Because I'd ponder to think that the shift and her arrival, well, perhaps the two may not yet be so unrelated.
Ooh.
Impossible. A mere human can play no part in the affairs of spirits.
Perhaps not. And yet, take a closer look.
As the figure moves his finger in the air, the sculpture floats in the opposite direction. The dark-haired man narrows his eyes when suddenly he catches sight of a faint, gleaming green light emanating off the young woman's forehead.
Eden! That bastard! When did he...
Interesting, isn't it? With barely a foot into our domains, and the land has already bestowed its protection over her.
Was that...
Sends quite the message, don't you think?
Was that because of the four-leaf clover thing at the start? Is Eden the one from the beginning? The green-haired dude?
I see no being worth protecting. Only the naive acts of a fool that does not know his place.
A low, rumbling laugh escapes the lips of the scarlet-haired figure, which seems to shake the entire mountain itself. A howl of wind seems to cry out in the distance with a snap of his fingers. The sculpture of the young woman's face disintegrates into the air, and left in its place is only a small, glowing clover. Both figures turn their gaze on the horizon as they look out over the vast expanse below them.
Worry not, for the winds. They will reveal all in due time. Until then, come, let us watch how the rest of this story shall unfold itself.
Oh, trust me, I want to know how it unfolds too, good sir. Meanwhile, a figure turns his gaze towards the horizon.
The earth, she trembles, just as she did all those years ago. What could this mean? A simple coincidence, or a sign of something yet to come?
You have reached the end of the public demo of Peachleaf Valley. For future updates and news on the extended demo, follow us on social media. Thank you for playing the demo! That was short! Okay. My comments on this. It gets very fanficky at the start, but I love the residents of Peachleaf Valley right now. Like, I love their character development, I love the art style, I love the voice acting. It's very good. How's the valley? Was it peachy? It was peachy, and then... I should have saved! I should have saved before the choosing! Maybe there was like... Okay. Let's see if there's like a way to... Peachleaf Valley routes. Okay, I'm checking out this Kickstarter right now, but it's actually like the world building in the valley is actually really good. I don't like how it was like building before the story, but now it's actually really good. Damn! Their goal was $18,000, but they reached $80,000. That's a lot of money. Demo, the cast. It doesn't... Game is funded, epilogues unlocked. More CGs per route. Eden's route. There's a route for Eden? Partial voice acting. Tekwa's route. Tekwa is the... Oh, Tekwa is the blue one. Arya's route. Arya is the redhead. There's a Wedding Bells DLC. There's a Duke route. Okay. There's a legitimate DILF route. I'm sorry. Am I the only one who thinks Duke is a DILF? There's so much released, yet I don't know why the game isn't out. Oh, they have another game. It's called Love Spell. The voice actors. But yeah, so far this game, it's really nice. But as for the as a demo, it's really nice. But I'm just here like, why are there DLCs out when the game isn't even out? I need to play the game. It's good. There's even a picture for Bessie. But yeah, this is a good game. Maybe in my next stream I'll try out the creator's other debut game. But for now, this has been really nice. This has been really good. Thank you guys for sticking with me for a surprise stream. I will be around maybe soon to just play their actual like first game fully. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the subs, Zaga. Thank you for the bits, Zaga. Thank you for the redeems. Thank you again, Yana, for the raid. And yeah, I will probably not raid someone tonight, but thank you guys for just showing up to my surprise stream. I wanted it to go on longer and just play someone's route, but I guess I can't do that. So I guess this will be goodbye. I'll see you guys soon. Most likely, I will announce it. Hopefully this time I'll announce it in Discord. For now, I should say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye.